towards the end of last week, it was announced that NASCAR would start managing the racing operations at the iconic Bowman Gray Stadium in Winston-Salem. Now, North Carolina, of course, has hosted the track known as the Madhouse. It's got a special place in NASCAR history, being one of its classic tracks that used to be on the schedule during the early days of stock car racing. NASCAR and the Winston-Salem came to an agreement that that will last through December 2050, so about 26 years, is pretty much standard, to control the racing operations at Bowman Gray. Now, when NASCAR was developing the next-gen car, Bowman Gray was one of the tracks they tested at. However, the main focus for now is getting ready for the weekly racing series season to begin in April. Bowman Gray has also a long history of controversy with highly questionable actions being taken on track during the weekly races. The graphic courtesy there of NASCAR. Oh boy, does it. They always make the good social media clips, don't they? Now, is it realistic to think that Bowman Gray could potentially be an option for the All-Star race in the future? And do you anticipate NASCAR cracking down on some of the weekly on-track shenanigans there? That's a good word.
As brought up in the USRN chat this week, when I mentioned this, people go for the fights. The racing is also there at Bowman Gray, potentially. So the Madhouse is right. I don't know too much about it. It is like very like kind of local necessity of North Carolina by the sounds of things. I've never seen a race there. If they get a NASCAR race there, that'd be great, because then I can add it to my ever-growing list of tracks where I need to see races. But maybe this is the next North Wilkesboro. We saw this, come out of the unearthed over the last couple of years, and we had the All-Star race and a truck championship points race there last year, and we will again this summer. So maybe this is the next landing for the All-Star race, which may then lead to a points race at North Wilkesboro in the future. So NASCAR trying to, we talked about their market of trying to get to Southern California. I was going to say South Carolina, but of course they're already there. California at the top of the show, but this is like right in the heart of North Carolina NASCAR country. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I kind of feel like this is one of those ones that will go quiet for the next few months, and then we'll explode back into life again when we get into calendar time for next year. And then, maybe an all-star race will pop up or a truck series race there next year. But if you're in the Bowman Gray area, it's very exciting times, because you can get to see the guys at the very top echelon of the sport back in your backyard.
Yeah, nice of unearthing there, by the way. For North Wilkesboro. That's very well timed. I like that as well, of course, because they had what did they had? It was a sinkhole, wasn't it? I got now.
Yes, this week.
And something's come up. What was it? They've discovered the tunnel for moonshine or something or other
under the
one of the main stands. Fantastic.
Great story.
Just pure. It's brilliant. NASCAR is like, all right, let's go back to North Wilkesboro and find an actual moonshine tunnel show underneath the grandstand. Brilliant. So proper stop by. To be fair, just between me and you, if they want to do an all-star race there, they should stick a little moonshine in the back of the car and they'll put the pace car out and chase them around as a little fun pre-race ritual. That'll be fun. Get the pace car out there, do some laps, see how fast the pace car can overtake them. I'd watch it. It'd be fantastic. What do they call it? Hot rods or something like that as well. No.
Moonshine runners.
Moonshine runners, but I'm trying to think of one with a pace car NASCAR thing as well. I don't know. Well, we'll see.